Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of Bgsn. I'm Emily Ann.
And I'm Madison Ann. Today we're going to take a look at some prom advice, the class officers in depth, and as always, sports.
But first, here's Garrett with this week's weather forecast.
Thanks, Emily. This weekend is going to be looking a little gloomy, with today having a high of 75 and a low of 66 with a 95% chance of rain. Tomorrow won't be a good day to have a barbecue because it is going to rain most of the day with a 60% chance. However, it will be in the 70s with a high of 73 and a low of 53. Saturday will also be in the 70s with a high of 72 and a low of 54 with a surprising chance of 0% for rain. To end this weekend, on Sunday, the rain will be coming back with a 40% chance of rain, and Sunday there will be a high of 77 and a low of 50. That is all for this weekend's weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
As all of you may know, Beech Grove High School's prom is next week. Here's McKenna with more information.
BGHS will have their prom next Saturday at the Scottish Rite Cathedral. I got more information with Ms. Fangman about going with a date or friends after prom and what students need to hear more about this formal event.
To prom, I think both of them are fun. When I was in high school, I went with a date 1 year. That was my boyfriend at the time. And another year, I went with a group of friends and a guy friend that was my date. I had more fun with a group of friends than I did with my boyfriend. But I think that either way, it is what you make of it.
I asked her if students should go at least once to after prom and where the after prom will be held.
I think that after prom is a really great opportunity for you guys to relax a little bit, have fun with your friends. It is at Rascal's Fun Zone this year. That is in Whiteland, so it's a little bit further away, but they rent out the whole facility. So there's go-kart racing, there's laser tag, there's video games. It's a lot of fun. I think it's a great alternative to just going home after prom because you have so much fun at prom. Then it's a great time to like relax and hang out with your friends.
It also tells me a special announcement in regards to prom.
There's one last announcement that I wanted to make sure that everybody knew about prom. If you purchased more than one ticket, you have to enter the prom with the person that you purchased the ticket for. If you have changed your date for any reason, then you need to make sure that we know that as the prom committee so that we can make sure that that ticket is assigned to that particular attendee. If that person that is standing in front of me is not the name that I have on my list, then they will not be entering the prom, and that would be really disappointing if they've gone through all of the effort to get all dressed up and get to prom that day.
From Beech Grove High School, I'm McKenna Borf for BGSN.
The year of 2021 officers were selected: Juliet Kaufman, Max Comodo, Gabby Van, and Lily Turner. Here's what they said after they won.
The 2020 elections have voted Josh Copenhaver, Vin Pick, Lindsay Glover, and Isabel Foster. Cody talked with Josh and Vin on what they want to accomplish.
Some of my goals for this year, I think homecoming is pretty important to me and my class, so I think we could win that. That's one of my major goals, but I also want to unite the class, get everyone involved, so we can be like one big group instead of being a bunch of separate people working on everything together.
I feel pretty good about being elected. Classmates would vote for me. It's pretty nice.
Okay, what are some of your plans for being vice president? What do you want to accomplish?
I'd like to hopefully win the float challenge on homecoming, build a nice float, put my classmates in a good position.
Thank you again for believing in me and trusting me to be class president. It's a really big honor to me. Yeah, just thank you.
I just want to thank all my classmates for voting for me. Good things coming.
The The people outspoken in the 2019 officials have been chosen. Garrett got more on the story.
With posters being taken down and the election coming to an end, 4 high school students, Emily Leak, Jonathan Dans, Mackenzie McGinley, and Karina Almazan, aren't done yet. They were the 2019 victors for this year's election. I was able to talk to all of them and see how it feels to win and what they plan on doing.
Feels really great. It's the first time I've ran. Well, I ran for president back in middle school, but I only got like 2 votes. But this time I won, and it was a little bit surprising. I actually had a lot of support. I had Isaiah Doss ran my entire campaign for me. I'm really thankful for that. If I had a cabinet, I would put him in it. I'm just looking forward to making the school better, doing everything I can, working with the president, Emily Leak, and the secretary and the treasurer, just to overall make the school a better place.
It feels good to be the treasurer for the upcoming senior class. I'm excited to be working with the other officers. Well, treasurer, I'd like to organize events for the student body, and I'd like to serve as a leader for everyone, to be a representative.
I feel pretty good, and I'm excited that people decided to choose me this year. Well, hopefully we can all work together as a group and create fun events for all of us to do and make the school fun and a better place.
I was sadly not able to get a hold of Emily due to some personal issues, but I am sure she is excited to run with these officials. From the polls, I'm Garrett Norcross for Bgsn.
Now here's John with your daily dose of sports.
Hello Hornets, and welcome to sports. The only scheduled athletic event for tonight is JV softball. They are supposed to host Cathedral, but the weather will most definitely throw a wrench in those plans. Stay tuned to the announcements for updates on that. The Utah Jazz and Houston Rockets had a fantastic game last night. The Jazz would get the much-needed win 116-108. For the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell had 17 points, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds. For the Rockets, James Harden had 32 points, 11 assists, and 6 rebounds. The NHL playoffs are underway and in the second round. Malachi gives us more information on what's going on.
The NHL playoffs are underway, and there are only 8 teams left competing for the Stanley Cup Championship. Here's the bracket for the playoffs. We'll be going over every single team. Starting with Tampa Bay, who lead Boston 2-1 and already beat New Jersey in the first round. This will be the second franchise Stanley Cup where they won in 2004. They play tomorrow night. The Boston Bruins have 6, most recent in 2011. They are down but have a home game this Friday and look to tie in Game 4. Stay tuned. Nashville has no Stanley Cup playoff wins, but over the past few years have played extremely well in the postseason. They are down 2-1 versus Winnipeg and have a game tonight. Winnipeg has never won, however, they did have an absent without playing from 1971 to 2010. Since their comeback, they are already a solid team and look to advance. They were up 2-1 in the second round. They play tonight at home, and 3-1 lead would be needed. The Pittsburgh Penguins have 5 Stanley Cups, newest in 2017. Crosby and Malkin hope to advance over Ovechkin, and he looks to end the drought. He has struggled in the postseason for a while, losing to the Penguins a couple times. However, he has played well so far. We will see in the future. Capitals have no Stanley Cup wins. However, they are up 2-1 over the Penguins and play tonight. San Jose and Vegas are tied 2-2. This is the first year in the league for Vegas. Vegas already beat the LA Kings. San Jose and Vegas have never won, but San Jose lost in 2016 and look to win their first. Very exciting series. Now here's a short video of the highlights from the game.
To the highlight reel. I am standing because this deserves a standing ovation.
That's all for BGSN today. Thanks for joining us.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media to stay up to date with our school news, and hit that bell icon to get notified when we go live.
I'm Madison Ann.
And I'm Emily Ann. Have a terrific Thursday, everyone.